Okay, moving on now. Iran striking a Singapore-flagged cargo ship with a drone in the Strait of Hormuz. The attack, a real test of the deal to reopen the crucial waterway. Let's bring in retired Air Force General Charles Wald. He's also a former Deputy Commander of the U.S. European Command. Thanks for being with us, General. Appreciate it. You know,
good to be here.
The reason why the IRGC attacked this ship is because they said it didn't use the Iran-designated points of travel through the Strait of Hormuz. And when you look at it, just, you know, whether it's what happened yesterday or what happened the day before or last week, it's just the IRGC consistently and repeatedly poking a finger in President Trump's eye.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know if you feel like I do, but it's frustrating to see that we put up with this predictable behavior by the IRGC, and I think they feel immune to any kind of response or retaliation right now because the United States stands up to its word. We're negotiating in good faith. We have a ceasefire, but I think it's probably going to be time where we have to punish the IRGC a little bit, maybe not just a little bit, but quite a bit. It's frustrating to me that after the initial attacks on Iran, where arguably their Navy, Air Force, air defense, and other systems were pretty much defeated, we've allowed that to kind of creep back in. We've allowed the Iranians to actually take actions like this, breaking the ceasefire, which is unbelievable. But they're going to have to be punished, I think.
Yeah. So here's what President Trump wrote on Truth Social just a short time ago. He said, the Islamic Republic of Iran shot at least 4 one-way attack drones at ships transversing the Strait of Hormuz. One of the drones solidly hit the upper deck of a large and very expensive cargo-carrying ship. Damage was done, but the ship was able to proceed on its way. We knocked down 3 other drones. Obviously, this is a foolish violation of our ceasefire agreement. So, you know, just put a little more meat on the bone there. What do you think the U.S. response should be? Because the IRGC clearly is not serious about these negotiations.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the president's comment is factual, and I think the response, again, I hate to say this because it sounds like all military people think every problem's a nail and we're a hammer, but I think we have very good intelligence. I think we know where there are a lot of military targets, and we know where the drones are coming from. I think we had to initiate a campaign against their drone capability, any missiles they have, and anything along the Straits of Hormuz would threaten shipping, period.
Yeah. General, I know that this veers a little bit out of the military sphere, but it's part and parcel of the whole thing. And that is that the president was insisting yesterday that the Iranian funds that would be unfrozen by the United States as part of this memorandum of understanding would be used for the sole purpose of buying American farm goods. Listen to what he said last night.
The Islamic Republic of Iran, they're having a hard time with food, and we're going to be taking some of their money and we'll spend it, and we're going to be buying wheat, soybeans, and corn, a lot of it. And that process is going to be starting pretty soon. It's going to be pretty big, too. I think it's going to be very big.
So after the president said that, Mohammad Ghalibaf, who is the Speaker of the Iranian parliament and one of the chief negotiators, put this out on X. He said, America falsely claims our unfrozen assets will buy their agriculture. Interesting. The only crop we're harvesting is what you planted. Decades of mistrust. It's organic, abundant, and homegrown. But apparently the U.S. only exports GMO soybeans, broken promises, and trash talks. General, it's like negotiating with a 2-year-old.
Yeah, it's a pretty savvy 2-year-old. And again, I think the United States, in this case, the president, but his team is experiencing quite a bit of bad feedback from the Iranians. And I think, you know, we're negotiating in good faith, but it angers me as both a U.S. Citizen and a former military person that we're allowing Iran to treat the United States this way and our negotiating team this way. I don't think we should release any funds to them until they prove they're going to allow international inspectors into Iran, and also that they're going to open up the Straits of Hormuz fully to any traffic. So I think our tolerance is going to be probably stretched a little thin here. We're only 9 days into a 60-day process, but it's probably time to do something.
All right. Well, we're going to hear from the president in the minutes ahead, so we'll hear if he's got some added context to all of this. Appreciate it, General Wald. As always, hope you have a great weekend.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Sandra?